I'm Dr. Wayne Iverson. I'm running for Congress in the 52nd District. And I think we can all agree that San Diego is America's finest city. Can we agree on that? Yeah. I also think we can agree that America is a great country. Can we agree on that? Okay. That's right. And I think we're all fortunate to have candidates gather here tonight and share their views. And I think this is especially important to have this. And once again, thank you to the Asian Heritage Coalition for putting this together. This is outstanding. My background, and I'm going to follow the format for this. My background, I'm a physician and a small businessman. I've lived and I've worked in the district for over 20 years. I know the challenges facing us in healthcare, and I know the challenges facing us in business. I pay rent, I have to pay a payroll, I have to meet a lot of the government regulations and requirements of a small business. I know what you have to do to make ends meet, and it's very difficult. And I'm very concerned about that. My background, additionally, while being in private practice, I've carried out a wide variety of community services. A lot of this has been on the medical professional basis with the medical society activities. I'm volunteer faculty, clinical professor of medicine, UCSD School of Medicine, so I have a very strong interest in education. I'm on the Scripps Hospital medical staff, and I was appointed and have the honor of being the organized medical staff representative for Scripps in La Jolla. So you can see the faith that my colleagues had in me, putting me in that position. I've been a consultant to health plans and health plan development. And this is extremely important because you can see what our government is doing now with the healthcare legislation. So my background in that is extremely important. I've been in leadership positions. I'm on the board of directors of the Association of American Physicians and Surgeons. This is the national physician organization that has the lawsuit in front of the Supreme Court. Right now we filed 8 amicus briefs, and we've done a really good job with that. I've also had a leadership position in the American College of Physicians. I happen to be the ACP's delegate to the California Medical Association, and representing physician interests and making decisions on that basis. So going to the next question is, what has motivated me to run for Congress in the 52nd District? Well, I've been actively engaged in the debate and activities related to PPACA. That's the Affordable Care Act. It's also known as Obamacare. And the reason why I've been actively involved in this is the President's health plan is severely flawed. And I think everyone knows this. And everyone wants to know, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do after this health care bill is either significantly modified or repealed? And that's where I come in. And I have solutions for that. And we actually have good physicians in Congress. We have a physicians caucus in Congress, 19 physicians. And there is good legislation that can be had. So, the reason why I'm running is I want to replace Obamacare with good healthcare legislation, and I think I have an important role there. Secondly, what else motivates me? Well, I'm concerned about the jobs in the economy. I think we need to help businesses create more jobs, and we do this by lowering taxes and then having fewer costly regulations. This should increase business revenues, and it'll increase business employment, and all those things will help increase tax revenue. You can decrease tax rates, but that'll increase tax revenue, and I think that'll help improve the economy. The Bush tax cuts expire this year, and I think that they need to be made permanent, and this is one of the platforms I'm running on. Would you like to see the Bush tax cuts made permanent?
Yeah!
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm the guy that you'd want to put into Congress to help do that. Governor Brown, I think, is going in the wrong direction, and what he wants to do is he wants to increase state taxes, and I would like to see that go in the other direction. And then thirdly, what's the third thing that's motivated me to run for Congress? I think that the problem that we have, I think the reason why the country's in the current sad situation is because we have too many career politicians in Washington, D.C. I think some of the other speakers have mentioned this as well. What we need to do is we need to get some talented civilians elected to Congress, go back there, clean out some of the fellas that are there and gals that are there now, and put in good civilian representatives to do what needs to be done.
Amen!
It sounds like you have some interest in that. Good. So like that. Okay, so once again, what are the most three important issues for me running for Congress in the 52nd District? It's replace Obamacare, reducing taxes, and removing career politicians. Is everyone happy with that? Would you like to see that done? Yeah, okay, all right. Now, I think we have a good model for turning around the country in its current difficulties. Ronald Reagan. Do you think Ronald Reagan's a good model? Do I hear anything from Ronald Reagan? Okay, yeah. President Reagan's approach worked, and he was president during the difficult times similar to this. Reagan principles work. Smaller federal government, lower tax rates, less federal regulation, free market solutions, peace through strength, and I think that's a great model, and if I go as your congressman, I will abide by those principles and that. I'm Dr. Wayne Iverson. I'm running for Congress in the 52nd District. I can go to Washington, D.C. and make a difference. I can make things better. I'm determined to do everything I can to restore America, the economy, and our freedoms. Thank you very much.